Hi guys, my name is BuffNerf. I'm on Nerf if you guys want to contact me at all. I'm going to be reviewing the new Nerf PowerBelle. It's one of the new blasters from the Nerf Rebelle line. I'm going to be doing this on Kronos' channel just so you guys have more things that you can watch. He and I agreed to this just so we can get more stuff out on his channel. I'm not going to bother with an unboxing just because you guys don't need to see how to unpackage a Nerf blaster.
Alright, so included with this blaster is the blaster itself, 10 Rebelle darts, which are just repainted Elite darts, a bandolier strap, a dart bag, and an instruction booklet.
At the bottom of this blaster, you can unscrew the cover plate, and that's where you can put in your 6 AA batteries because this is an electronic blaster. So once you get those in, pop the cover back on and you'll be ready to fire. Alright, so loading this blaster is pretty simple. Just take your dart and push it into the front of the turret. That's the great thing about turret blasters. To fire the blaster, it's simple. Just pull the trigger. There's no on-off switch like on the Swarm Fire up here. Pretty simple. So I'm not going to unload the entire clip because I'm in my workshop and it's easy to lose darts. So I will at the end. Here is the ammo bag. I fill it up with the 10 darts that are included. There's a lot of space, so I mean, it's just another thing to carry ammo in. It's a great thing if you're going to a war and you need another place to store darts. Cargo pants are also great, and that's what I'm using for the upcoming war on June 7th. I'm going to post a link to the war thread in the description box. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area and you're interested in going to a war, check that out. It'll be down there. Also included with the blaster is this bandolier. Fully extended, it's about 3.5 feet. When you fully close it, it's about 2 feet. So it's not really useful when it's fully closed. I can put it on the blaster real quick just so you guys can get an idea of how big it is on a person. Alright, so just so you have a point of reference, I'm 6'5", so I'm a rather large person. So this is what it looks like with the bandolier fully extended. It comes down to about my hip, the end of the blaster. So it's rather small on me. When I bring the blaster up front, it's pretty much against my chest, so there's really no use for this bandolier for me. To give you guys another blaster comparison for it, I have a long shot here with me. So this is my long shot, sling mount in the front at the very end of the barrel and also at the back of the tack rail for any attachments that you see to be tactical. So with the long shot, put that on. It's still pretty small. Can't really prime it like this. It's just uncomfortable for me. Maybe younger or shorter viewers will find this a better option, but for me it's unusable. Alright, so getting down to the ergonomics of the blaster, I'll go to the paint job and colors first, and then I'll go down into the actual feel of the blaster. So the blaster has a white and grayish black paint job with pink and purple accents. Because this is part of the Rebelle line, which is more marketed towards girls, Nerf thinks that would be a better option. Just like the Speed Swarm, which this is basically based off of, sorry to be redundant, but it has the external shell here, and then the inner shell, and then most likely the shell to shroud the internals. 10-shot turret, just like I said before. It has the Nerf Rebelle logo on the front here, and 5 posts. I'm not sure why they did that, just for looks maybe. Getting down to the feel of the blaster, like I said before, I'm a very large person. I'm 6'5", so generally Nerf handles are very uncomfortable for me, but this Rebelle handle happens to be quite large and it's amazingly comfortable for a person that has hands that can pretty much wrap around the entire blaster. So there's a comparison to what it looks like with me holding it. So that's enough about the handle. It has 2 sling mounts, just like I showed when I was reviewing the bandolier. Right here at the very back of the blaster and at the bottom of the handle. Now, you may think that this would be uncomfortable, but it's perfectly fine. I barely even feel it. Like I said at the beginning, battery trays on the bottom, 6 AA batteries, and everything else is just cosmetics to make it look cool. So I already showed you firing, loading I mean. I can load up and unload 10 shots. Alright, so just like I covered before, there's no on-off switch or anything, it's just pull the trigger and it'll fire. So here it is. So that was it for the 10 shots. I'm shooting a wall that's maybe 5-10 feet away. It was hitting the wall pretty hard for a stock blaster with stock darts. It's marketed to shoot 75 feet. Now, I can't outdoor range test at the moment, but as soon as I get a chance to, which will most likely be the Pittsburgh War, I can give you guys an idea. I'll post that in the description box after that. So, yeah, final thoughts about this blaster. I really like it, except for how slow this is for being a full auto blaster. I also have a Swarm Fire, which is just a larger size of this. It has a 20 shot turret as opposed to this 10, and it fires the 20 shots maybe quicker than this one's 10. So, I mean, if you're looking to use this as a primary without doing any mods to it, I'd go strictly for the Swarm Fire, just because more capacity, faster rate of fire. But this would be a good secondary. It comes with a bandolier, or you could even consider integrating this into a different blaster if you are that kind of modder. I am going to be using this in a future project, which I'll have a video up maybe around the war, which is June 7th. Seriously guys, come to that. It's always a lot of fun. So I'll have a video up of the project that I'm working on. But I mean, I like this blaster. It just needs a voltage mod and maybe a spring upgrade or just knock out the air restrictors. I haven't been inside of this yet just because I haven't had the time and I just got into that. I'd like to thank Draconis for sending me this blaster because I couldn't find any of my local stores. It was easy to get from, and maybe later I'll review some of the rockets they sent me for my Ultimator. So I'm BuffNerd, and thanks for watching.